Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
That's inside. Now 3-1.
Snell won his second Cy Young award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Arenado digs in now. In the dirt, 1-0.
Jaeger.
That one missed. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That's in there. And the count is filled up. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Sonny Gray. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
No strike.
One out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And the righty deals. Good job to fight that one off. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side and a foul ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. In the air, center field. Cruz sizes this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Lou, I'm streaming MLB.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's Joey Bart now.
I got the custom league joint.
Snell back to work. That's off the
The
mark.
Pirates
Ball
and Cardinals, 2 ass teams.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty.
I don't think I
That's
made
strike
contact
2.
with my pitch yet.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2.
Oh, shit.
And that one hammered. That's back there. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite.
That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score and the Pirates take the lead.
Back-to-back doubles to bring in a run now. I'm
Seeing
back.
some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. That one misses. 2-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. 1 out in the second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Mason Wynn. Fastball is outside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
1 away with a runner at third. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Lars Nootbaar stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 away now. Here's McCutcheon. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And that's in for a strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. That's down and in.
I got walked earlier on the pitch that was a strike, but I wanted to swing that at back because I had a good righty. Oh.
Step off and looks the runner back to third now. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here at the top of the second. Seager. In plenty of time to first. And McCutcheon is out. They limit the damage here. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the second, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Hard ground ball, base 9. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
No swing, just held it back there. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And a big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Runner on the go. And a base hit. The throw to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Here's Josh Young. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate. So
this one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Worst reaction time out.
Next up for Texas, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reynolds trying to get there. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. The relay throw.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
In the dirt.
No ball. One strike.
He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. The pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Caught him break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Line drive. Reynolds makes the grab.
Get better
and
fucking reactions in the outfield, man.
Back at Globe Life Field, on to the third inning, and now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he... get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
Pitch misses there. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And O'Neal is struck out.
Can't hit for shit, man.
So up next, Brian Reynolds. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a strike. Next offering is downstairs. And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Come on, Arenado. Do you
Once
think?
you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Arenado in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
This one in the dirt. 2-2 on the way. See ya. Strikes it out for the second time today. This is Joey Barton. Doubled in his first AB. Foul ball there.
Fucking freezing today.
Close one doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
Yeah.
Fought off foul. Tying run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. To second, pulls him off the bag. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Doubled his first time up. And there's a ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs. If he's going to get deeper into this game. Tying run and scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Yo, switching pitchers in the middle of my AB is nasty.
And a slider in there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistent.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Marcus Semien. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls. 1 strike.
Late swing fouled off. And it's caught for the out. So now it's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Seager tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Well struck, right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Relay to second, tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double. One out, runner at second. Berger, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Nootbaar makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. Will Smith to the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-1. And Jack Peterson stands in. They say you win.
No ball. One strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And the sweeper is off the plate.
1-2.
In the air out towards right center. And that is that. And we're back. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Gaddis, the tall righty, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. Langford makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. The Pirates trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side, Simeon. Throws to first in time. Out number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. First time up was a pop out. He swings and fouls one off. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's back in Arlington. Bottom of the 4th. Stepping in, Josh Young. In the air, right side. Nootbaar puts it away. 1 down. Stephen Kwan now at the plate. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls one off. 2-2. Good eye right there.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Line drive. He's got it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Swing and a foul straight back. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the air, foul off first. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back at Globe Life Field. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Gaddis back to work. There's the strike.
You know, these Pirates finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Bouncer to Young. Slings it across. And McCutchen is out. Here's O'Neal Cruz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Quan settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. In the air out to center. Reaching for it and brings it in. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. 1 down, base is empty. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps
Win fired to second, over to first, safe.
good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
The batter now will be Will Smith. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Turned on, but foul wide of third. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Semien comes in to score, and they lead by 4. The throw to second is offline.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And that's a strike. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So now it's Nolan Arenado. First pitch just misses. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Foul ball.
Full count.
That one out to right. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And there's a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swings through that one. Bart, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a ball popped up. Simeon. 2 down. Nick Gonzalez will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that is that. Back in Arlington, bottom of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Carmen Mlodzinski. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Quan stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
Just off the inside edge. Inside, almost got him. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Cruz hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls. 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And El Bombi blasts it out. It's 6-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. That's out to center field. Now a long throw to first.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hand.
Rudder takes off. Pitch is low.
That's the ball.
Man, throw, save. That's a stolen base. Langford stands at second with 2 gone. And that one wrapped foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Mason Wynn. Martin measures 6 feet 8 inches, 225 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
1 strike.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And he can't come up with it. And here is Lars Nootbaar.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the...
Seager, there's one. Throw to first, safe.
He's in there. He's safe.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's ripped. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Langford. He's got it. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Corey Seager. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reynolds gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Will Smith digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond, and they get the out on Smith. That's the 3rd out, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Martin back to work. That one missing inside. And that is out of play. Late that time, and it's strike two.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first, and they get Arenado for the out. Joey Bart getting ready to hit. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Garcia settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson. That clips the corner. Center field. Cruz under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Young.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting the left fielder,
Stephen Kwan stepping in for the Rangers. That's hard hit on the line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Adolis Garcia. He's already homered in this game. And there's a base hit to left. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So digging in, Wyatt Langford. On a line, base hit. Coming home. He will score to second, and he's out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Contreras on at first, nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. Simeon. Feed to second, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Corrals it. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Up next for the Pirates, Lars
Who that?
Nootbaar. And first
Nobody
offering
offer.
is fouled off.
It was people.
The
There was people in
Rangers
here, but-
up big in this
Oh,
one here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him,
Duo.
elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very.
Gets to it with a slide. And what a play! Ball game. Yes, with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And a 7-1 finish in this.
I can't believe they put reincarnated on this damn game. Reincarnated. That joint smooth up here though. I ain't gonna hold you. The soundtrack is fire. Playing the deep cuts.